Alright, the counter has been and gone, so let's get to it. Slaying the Spire, although I haven't thought who has. Recently had a glorious victory with the Iron Chad. We haven't touched the Shiv Lady in a while. Wasn't that long ago we won with Ice Cream on the defect. That run should have died, but Ice Cream at the final moment really turned the whole run around. I've had some fairly poor luck with the Watcher lately, so I've been letting down the ladies. In that case, let's try Silent. She is far and away my weakest character. I do not have a good grasp on how to play the Silent. She just feels so anemic. Let's see if we can turn our fortunes around. Don't like the way he says another try. No, but we did pass through the first act. And we have an extremely tantalizing option here. 15 damage for 250 gold. If there is an early shop, this is absolutely my first pick. Failing that, I could be convinced to transform a defend. Rather than transforming a strike, because the Silent is so anemic, I think she needs her strike cards, at least until you get some good damage options. There's no guarantee the transform will be into another damage option. How does it play? So, ooh, very early shop. How about the elites? There's a midway spicy elite. I love getting the elite out of the way in Act 1. I do not like the spicy elite in Act 2. And spicy elite in Act 3 is manageable, but I don't like how it forces your path. Speaking of forced pathing, if I take the shop, I'm taking 2 shops. That's not really good. What if we go this way? Ooh, don't like the red. Don't like the red, I like the green. Can't take the spicy elite and that shop, and if I do go spicy, I gotta take 2 shops. With very little in the way of combat. And this is not looking ideal, this entire setup. Is there any 3 elite paths that don't involve the spicy elite? It looks like a no, Romeo. So let's go spicy or go home. Oh yeah, I could take the double shops. I'd have to hope that the card rewards and or relic rewards are enough to get me through this, because I won't have the regular fights or the upgrades going that way. Oh man, I love that gold start, but I might have to pass up this opportunity. The max health is very uninteresting, and I almost never want to trade out the Ring of the Snake, because it's essentially Bag of Preparation. It's an amazing relic. Well, as much as you tempt me, I'm going to take the transform, and I'm going to transform 1 defend. Please don't let me down. What'll it be? Grand Finale! One of the worst cards I could have gotten. 50 damage to all enemies might sound good, but consider what I have here. I don't have any deck manipulation. Wow, I'd almost want to remove that. Okay, what's a man to do here? This is really bad. You'd think, hooray, you got a rare card, but no, this is awful. You'd need deck manipulation to make this work. You need backflips, prepareds, acrobatics to be able to move around your deck such that this can remain around for the final one. Not to mention well-laid plans. Grand Finale without a well-laid plans is a dead card 70% of the time. And even with well-laid plans, you need a way to make sure your draw is going the right way. So again, that's prepared, backflips. What I'm saying is this is terrible, so we are at the mercy of good card rewards to make this work. I could completely dodge the elites if things don't look good, and there's a high chance of things not looking good with the Silent. So to that end, let's go here. And then things immediately look promising. I could go this way. I'm not fond of too many events. I need the card rewards and I need the potions. I think we'll get to here and then make a judgment call. This allows us to rest if necessary, but preferably do an upgrade. Yes, alright, let's go for it. I do not have high hopes for this. That transform was such a betrayal. And there we go, Grand Finale. Ravioli, ravioli, Grand Finale. You get out of here. Yeah, it's like having a second curse. Absolutely. Let's just keep you weak. That way I can... Oof. I don't really want to remove the Ascender's Bane, but I would quite like the full block. Alright, don't let me down. Full block already kind of not paying off. Hello, Grand Finale. Oh, what do you mean I can't play you still? Come on, 3 strikes and it's out? No. We know what we're drawing next turn though, it's 2 strikes, so I can just about full block you. Hold on, 2 strikes. Yeah, 2 strikes will have you down and out. Alright, taking 1 on this encounter. I've had far worse than the double slimes. Alright, deck manipulation, please. We could yet make Grand Finale work. None of these are deck manipulation. The all-out attack is pretty good. 10 AoE for 1 damage is pretty good. Could go for some early poison building, though. All-out attack it is, let's go. Hey, good target for all-out attack, and there it is. Survivor Defend blocks 13 of the 14 incoming. Ah, but I can make it even better with a Neutralize. Very well then. There's a risk that all-out attack discards the Neutralize. So with a heavy heart, I'm going to have one of them curl up already. Surely this won't come back and bite me in the bum. There's my full block, and ga-chunk. Could have done more damage, but I was fairly confident I'd have a nice turn like this, where I'm under no real threat. Because I can strike you, and Grand no. Nothing to worry about. When was there ever anything to worry about? I get a potion, which is nice. It's not a useful potion, so that's not nice. Where is my deck manipulation? There's the Bane to yell at me for not taking the poison chance earlier on. Sucker Punches back. Crippling Cloud. I'm not a big fan of you in Act 1. But I am a big fan of you in general. Also brings me up to 15 cards. Actually, considering that I have the Ring of the Snake, you gotta consider it 7. And then 5. And then you'd want another 5 on top of that to maybe get Grand Finale be playable. I think I'll take the Crippling Cloud, won't be super huge on it, but I suppose it does work with Energy Potion if things go a bit Pete-tong, and they will. Let's keep on moving, Silent. We've got places to be. Do I want a 3rd curse in my deck? A 3rd curse on floor 3. With no shops in sight, I'm afraid I'm going to have to disagree with my serpenty friend. Money is only good if you can put it to good use, and currently I cannot. Oh boy, trading hit points for yet more gold. It's a common theme with the Act 1 events. It's, hey, here's gold, but you gotta pay for it in some other way. But I don't need events, I need card rewards. I'll start by keeping you nice and neutral, that way defend, keeps me safe. Sure, I would like to Crippling Cloud you, but surely Jawworm is just itching to give me an opportunity to Grand Finale. A couple of very sad strikes and we move on our way. He gets strength, he gets protection, I get a little worried, more than a little worried. I can do 22 damage, but because of his blocking, that's not good enough, so let's just feel the pain. Let's continue to feel the pain. This is a great opportunity to cripple your Cloud, though, poison you to death. And that should be the end of you, Jawworm. Hey, it's Grand Finale, but unfortunately we drew another one, so too bloody bad for me. Actually, is this the end of you? Oh, it's not, is it? Fortunately, I can full block, and all is well. Alright, get out of here. Alright, not a great start. Can we make it better? Dagger Throw is deck manipulation. Draw 1, discard 1, beats the hell out of Quick Slash. What a naff card this is. It's like a Pommel Strike, but it doesn't get the extra draw. The extra draw is what makes the Pommel Strike. Dagger Throw, conversely, helps me move around my deck. Could set up Grand Finale, could also work with some discard synergies if we find them. And it's an all-around decent damage card. It's 58% better than a strike, after all. Right, don't want to rest with Forte. Let's see what we can upgrade. All-out attack to doing 14 AoE is rather nice. Crippling Cloud to deal 7 poison. is also quite nice, but it doesn't work so well against the sentries. Oh, what about Grand Finale? Make it go from killing our enemies to killing them even better. Dagger Throw is just a 3 damage upgrade. Honestly, it's looking like Crippling Cloud or All-Out Attack. My issue with Crippling Cloud is that it doesn't really do anything against the sentries. I guess it weakens them, but... All-Out Attack does more. I'm thinking about Lagavulin and Gremlinob when I'm looking at Crippling Cloud. I think I'll take it. Always got to consider those elites, and we're staring one of them down right now. It is Gremlinob. And it's a bit of a sad turn 1. Maybe Dagger Throw can make it less sad. Go away. Alright. 3 strikes ain't good, and I don't have good anti-Gremlinob potions. This is going to be a painful one. Opportunities for resting beyond here. Not great. Also takes me out of the elite fray entirely. This is one sad run with a silence so far. And I think it's only getting sadder. Let's at least keep you weakened. Strike you down. All-Out Attack, please discard the defend. You don't like me, I see. Okay. We know what we're drawing, and what we're drawing is painful. We're weakened. He is mad. I am also mad. I have to ask myself, do I want to cripple his cloud? The option is there. I might Crippling Cloud and double strike him to ensure that I get the kill. I think that's exactly what's going to happen if I don't do this. I'm in deep, deep doo-doo. Gremlinob is such a run-defining foe. Okay, good, we got him. Get out of here. Pen Nib, not too shabby. Gambler's Brew, very good. Backflip and Acrobatics, both deck manipulating cards. Not a huge fan of Act 1 Acrobatics, because you don't have the energy to really spend on it. Then again, it could really help enable Grand Finale. Backflip at least comes with some additional block. I think I'll take the backflip. I haven't added any real defensive options. Get in here. Alright, I'm feeling a bit beaten up, and my run could now end at almost any moment. Backflip defend. Backflip's not going to draw me anything that I'm really keen to play, am I? Let's definitely lob a dagger at you. I need to get damage going somehow. Hey, it's Crippling Cloud. Aren't you nice to see? Poison and weak, no good when I'm not blocking anything, so almost regrettably, I gotta draw my way through here. Can't really afford the damage, but I'm very unhappy with what I'm doing with Silent here. And it's only getting sadder now that I'm weakened. Yeah, I do not have the utility cards to take you down, as I often say. Our poor Silent Lady feels so anemic to play. She can get some really cool combos going for sure, but Act 1 is brutal for her. Real freaking brutal. Afternoon at... Hello, Protozomac. Alright, well, we're chipping away at this slaver, only due to our ability to actually defend here, but one of these days, like perhaps this day, our luck will run out. However, I can do 4, 4, and 7, which is not enough to kill you, so save me backflip. That's right, though. 7 and 4 is 11, and 4 is 15. Well, I can defend some of this away. Huzzah me. It's getting painful, Silent. Just looking at you is getting painful. Alright, get out of here. Fairy in a Bottle will keep our poor anemic run alive for a little bit longer. What about Setup? Put a card from your hand onto the top of your draw pile. It costs 0 till played. That is a way to manipulate Grand Finale if it comes down to it. On top of that, it's also a way to get something like Crippling Cloud played for 1 fewer energy. Let me go for setup. I think the setup upgrade makes it free, right? Then it's just a delayed energy saver, nothing too wrong with that. We're definitely not in a position to be taking on the spicy elite, are we? The fairy in a bottle does enable us to consider it, not to mention we're about to get a relic. Let's hedge our bets by going to this chest. It's a very humble small chest, so probably a low value relic. Nothing low value about Mummified Hand. That is a run-defining relic right there. Okay. Doesn't help us in the short term, but could really give us legs if we start generating some powers. I could easily throw the whole run away on this fight. Let me think. It's either Lagavulin or Sentries. Both are a big, big problem. This is yet another game the channel's got me obsessed with saying ubiquitous. I keep staying up far too late playing it on my iPad. Shouldn't have electric devices in your bedroom, just stops you from sleeping. I'm not about to take my own advice there, but I will give it. And I gotta hand it to the wisdom of past Jake. I knew I'd want some citrus fruits at home for days where I can't just go out and get them. Like today, I'm feeling rotten. But I got a bunch of lemons and limes, sliced them up, and kept them in the freezer for a day like today. Genuine consideration about taking on that elite, because, you know, you need the power, but with 10 health, how does it play out, right? At least it's not Gremlinov. Let's think about that. We draw 7, then 5, and then 5. I can draw an additional 1 with Dagger Throw. If I'm lucky, I could get Grand Finale. As long as Grand Finale went my very first card, I could get it if it's my last draw, or if I set it up. And that takes care of the sentries, but that's already a huge if, isn't it? I can't block the sentries, not well enough. I think I'm going to have to cower out. Mummified Hand is such a strong relic that I don't even mind dodging the problems, as it were, with the elites. Plus there's a shop right there. Let's be a coward. What about a card remove for only 7 hit points? When you have almost no hit points. Could start removing strikes. But I could just take the money, knowing that we have a shop around the corner. Give me that money. Yes, piles of gold. And a much needed rest. The fairy kind of says, don't rest, but... oh boy, all out attack, help me. Got my pen nib going. Still though, this is sadder than sad, man. I can Crippling Cloud and kill off one of you, but could I do better than that? The Dagger Throw already kills one of them, and it's got to be Sneaky Gremlin, right? Although Fat Gremlin needs to go as well, because he weakens you and I think he does something else. Can't claim to remember what though. Thinking about it, I could... what could I do? Yeah, backflip into all-out attack would be amazing, but that's a 2 in 11 chance that I draw it. Which is not great odds. Let's say I do it and I don't draw it. It'd be great if I did. Oh, but even if I did, it wouldn't kill the Mad Gremlin. But I could finish him off. Almost everybody else would be dead. I backflip, I don't draw it, I have 2 energy. I Dagger Throw you to death. And then I Survivor and I take 2. That's fine. But I'm gonna have a worse turn next turn. But Dagger Throw also draws. Could even draw all-out attack. Which wouldn't be so useful without the pen nib. Hey, it's all-out attack! Love it when life gives easy choices. Be gone. Of course you got angrier, but what if I counter that anger by killing you? What do you think about that? Grand Fin? Nope. Very nice. It was never not going to happen. Dex pot, huh? Slime Boss is my boss. Gambler's Brew can get me out of a grim situation, though. Keep the Gambler's Brew. Backstab is nice. Just upfront 11 damage, innate, exhausts. Get in here. Good with pen nib as well. Alright, I saved up a lot of my pretty pennies for you, merchant man. Make it worth my while. You've got a power. The power is Noxious Fumes. It is on sale. It costs 1. I buy Noxious Fumes. Just about any one-cost power is worth buying if you have the Mummified Canned, or just getting in general. The only thing I wouldn't consider is accuracy. At least until I have shivs. Ornamental Fan... nah. 4 poison all enemies at the start of every combat could actually be quite nice. Not too late to start thinking about poison decking. Noxious Fumes is here. I already have Crippling Cloud. Strips Artifact, if nothing else. Panache is a pretty nice silent card. It's also free, and it makes another card free. That is a very strong argument. I can't get Panache with the Twisted Funnel. Twisted Funnel I could get a card removed with as well. I do like the look of that Panache, though. 0 cost power with Mummified Hand makes something else free. It's really good. And that makes it easier to play the 5 cards in the turn as well. Tough choice. Tough choice. If I take something like Twisted Funnel, Bane suddenly becomes really good. Really starting to wish I'd taken Bane and a poison card at the start, but then what would I have given up for that? All-out attack, Crippling Cloud? Yeah, playing 5 in a turn doesn't happen that often right now. I don't have the energy for it. It'd be really, really good with shivs, though. Which, again, I passed up. What did I pass up the shiv card for? I think I passed it up for Backstab, and I already regret that. Panache is pretty crap. I disagree. I've had some excellent runs with Panache. But I don't think they were excellent A20 Heart runs. Twisted Funnel removed then, and now I feel okay removing strikes. Not removing that Grand Finale. I know it's essentially a curse, but I believe maybe someday we can make it work. Alright, let's keep going. Enjoy your initial poison, you fools. Whilst I enjoy some options here. Let's keep you weak. That means Survivor completely blocks. That'll do. That'll do, donkey. If you're playing 5 cards a turn, you're probably winning without it. Not if they're just little shivs, though. Crippling Cloud and all-out attack kills you, but I'm still taking damage with that. Do we have a better out here? Don't like that 10 that's coming in. Gambler's Brew offers me an interesting opportunity to get Grand Finale. If I discard 4... No, if I discard all 5... backflip goes back at me. I'd have to discard 4, hope that I get backflip, 2 out of 3 chance of that. And then draw into Grand Finale, that wins it. It's still a bit chance-based for my liking. I think I need to Crippling Cloud all-out attack, that stops 11 coming in. Whereas Defend, Defend, Defend only stops 9. Also the weakness on you will make less damage come in too. Guess. Be gone. Hello, Grand Finale. So nice to see you. Go away. Also, let's set up the pen nib on 9. Give me back my money. Give me some options. Eviscerate is a lovely chunky option. Really nice if I make it free with Mummified by Hand. Even not, it's a 21 damage heavy card. Prepared is good for deck manipulation. Phantasmal Killer, yeah, it's a bit too delayed in effect. Although Prepared, Yeah, I can set up with Phantasmal Killer. I don't like the idea of spending 2 energy on just setting up, though. Then I'm left with 1 energy to do what exactly with? Morning, Jake. How are you feeling? Well, I'm not too great today. Pretty sure it's self-inflicted, though. There was some jam in the cupboard, and I thought, I could do with some jam on bread. But hang on, didn't I open this ages ago? Well, it looks okay. I'll eat it. Tastes like vinegar. It's probably off. Maybe another bite will confirm this suspicion. Yup, definitely off. And since then, I've just had that icky feeling in the back of my throat that's manifesting something unpleasant. But that's okay, I've got a ton of honey and citrus to sort that out, not to mention a spire to climb with my least effective character. I'm thinking this is Eviscerate. I can't pour every card into trying to make Grand Finale work. If it ever works, it's just a happy coincidence, but Eviscerate I like a lot, especially with Pen Nib. Shouldn't need to rest. Actually, maybe I should rest. The Slime Crush currently, even if I try to full block it, almost kills me. But what would I upgrade? Phantasmal Killer is one of the best cards. Well, Andarius is the expert on Silent. 4 more upfront damage. I'm a big fan of Eviscerate, though. Get in here. Alright, Slime Boss. Enjoy your free poison. I'll enjoy my free backstab on you. Yeah, let's probably just get the damage done while we're at it, isn't it? Stabby, stabby. You give me your slimes, then you spend a turn doing nothing. This is less good, however... 1 in 3 chance I get free Eviscerate. Free Eviscerate! Uh-oh, that might be a little too early for Evisceration, though. It's going to deal 27, and then you're going to be in split form, and that's actually not good for me. Next turn I can actually Grand Finale. But then again, why not Grand Finale on my dual targets? Well, I can Grand Finale. I am likely to be able to Grand Finale. We draw 5, we backflip and dagger throw. Then we get Grand Finale, or empty our deck, and then we Grand Finale. So you know what? Let's make it happen. He'll be 1 short of a split. Wrong, because he's poisoned. We got the dagger throw, but we did not get the backflip. And that's a problem. I need that backflip. Also, these guys are trying to kill me, and they're likely going to succeed. Please give me backflip. I need a backflip. Yay, it's not backflip. Okay, now I have problems. Damn you, Grand Finale. Right, I have outs here. It's not the world's worst situation, because I can Gambler Brew my way through this. But I'm trying to think of a way that saves the Gambler's Brew. If I simply cripple their clouds, I weaken the damage incoming, I won't die. But perhaps focusing on the kill is what I should be doing right now, and Grand Finale is almost entirely a kill. So I would throw away Setup and Defend, bring out the last 2 cards, Grand Finale, Cripple Cloud. I am okay with that. Draw deck is empty. Farewell, my friends. Grand Finale! And then add insult to their many injuries. Oh no, the fight isn't over. How can this be? Oh, the fight's... Wow, not over. Well, let's put an end to one of them, the one that's hitting us harder. And then block the other one. And my Pen Nib is set up. So... I'll just let it die to the poison. Nothing to wassa about. Grand Finale value? Yeah, they thought it impossible, but with the aid of one of my potions, we made it happen. That rest is starting to feel a bit silly, but it gave me the confidence I need. Corpse Explosion! In my poison deck? The problem is my poisons are spread out already. My Nauseous Fumes, my Twisted Funnel. Yeah, even my Crippling Cloud. That's okay though, you don't need a poison deck to make Corpse Explosion work. You can put Corpse Explosion on one person and then just kill them the old-fashioned way. Wraith Form is indeed a power, but this is not the kind of deck that can hide behind a Wraith Form. Yeah, Corpse Explosion is just good. Get over here. Alright, I could really do with some energy. Could also do with some draw. Sadly, that Eviscerate will not remain free. It's just a visual bug from when I mummified handed it. Where's that Snecko Eye? Well, it's not here. Oh, good lord, this is grim. Holy hell, this is horrible. Sacred Bark with no synergies. Busted Crown Act 1 or Sozu. It's all bad. No. The crown does not look good. The crown is the worst. Just the freaking worst. Remove 2/3 of your card rewards for the rest of the game. That's just terrible. It's got to be Sozu here. There's no way it's not. We're doing a potionless run. Fortunately, I got my own potion right here. Which needs topped up, actually, so you guys can look at these sad rewards. I'm going to get the kettle out. Andy coming in with the excellent suggestion. If you get a card that you have no guarantee of even finding, and it's a rare card, then you can pump up the bark. Yep, ain't that a possibility. I'm trying to think what I can do with the extra energy. I've already got Crippling Cloud. Extra energy makes deck manipulation through things like backflipping and... acrobaticing easier. It's gotta be the Sozu. Get in here. I think it was a choice in that fight whether I spare the Fairy in the Bottle or the Gambler Brew, but the Gambler Brew was the correct choice, I'm sure. One of us has beaten A20 Silent on our first try, and one of us has not. That's funny. I don't recall reloading in my attempt. Right, how are we looking here? There is a 1, 2, 3 elite option, but I am terrified of Act 2 elites. Money situation isn't bad. How about some much coveted upgrades? Bonfire options, not huge either, it's just 2 and then the one at the end. Spicy Elite is early as well, that's also undesirable. Act 2 events are really nice though. How about we just take 1,000,000 events, 1 Elite. It's not like I'm doing Black Star here, and then if we feel really good, we can take another one. That's also where the upgrade is though. Not sure I'm thrilled about those options. Do I have anything better? It's Forced Elite on the left path. Right path is also Forced Elite. If I'm going to be forced to an Elite, I'd rather it were as late as possible. So I guess we're doing this one. Alright, it's Double Thieves. But I already have my pen nib at the ready, so I could just stab one of them pretty swiftly. Then I'd like to Corpse Explosion him, so that when he dies, he pretty much kills the other one. Pretty much killing isn't killing, but the poison that he already has on him will do the rest for me. Could also set a card up, but I'd rather have a better turn. Oh, well, actually, I can set up Dagger Throw to play something for free. Yes, yes I can. So if I set up Corpse Explosion, Dagger Throw, for 2 energy I get my Corpse Explosion down as well. Then what do? Do I Crippling Cloud? I don't block the damage coming in, but I do weaken what's going on here. Damn, let's not forget I got 22 damage coming in here. Can I think about this another way? Is there a way to kill this looter right now? I essentially need to do 20 damage. 9, 7, and 6 actually does that. Oh yeah, gotta get rid of something. I can't play the strike or the defend here anyway, so away you go. That'll have to do. It does quite well, actually. Very well, I would even say. Good job, me. Alright, let's feed that Sozu and consider our options. Ooh, I do like Predator. Draw 2 additional cards. 20 damage, nice with Pen Nib. Bane is quite nice, though. 14 damage, 20 when upgraded for 1 energy. And I can assume that my enemies will always be poisoned unless they've got Artifact. Escape Plan Plus is just a free card. It's always tricky when you're faced with 2 pre-upgraded uncommon cards and you're tempted to take the common one over them. But I do like the extra draw of Predator, and I have ways to make you free. Get in here. Maybe I should take high-cost cards and just assume that I'll run into Snecko. Got the option to punch a man in the face. The shop is a long way away, so there's nothing wrong with spending my money here. Remove and upgrade random. Don't like upgrade random, very high chance of hitting a strike or a defend. I can choose the upgrade. Doesn't say upgrade random, but would I upgrade here? Corpse Explosion only gets 3 additional poison, which can be a big difference. Backflip gets a mediocre addition of block. Tricky, tricky, very tricky. There's also simply a remove for 75, and I'm happier to have fewer strikes. I think I'll take that. Get 1 fewer card out of here. They don't poison, so no thank you. And our random event is a fight. How wonderful. It's not wonderful. There's Grand Finale. Taunting me. It's actually tempting to play the Corpse Explosion already, just to get some poison rolling on Chosen. But I think it's Backstab, Strike, Predator. It's a bit sad, though. Corpse Explosion is better than the Strike, so I think it's just Backstab, Corpse, Predator. It's decent enough damage, and extra draw for next turn. The problem is this Hex. Those Dazed go into the draw pile, which is where I don't want them to be. Set up Eviscerate, you say? Set up Eviscerate, backflip into the Eviscerate. Then it's a free Eviscerate. My favorite kind of Eviscerate. Not keen on taking much damage here, so let's just deal what we can and get out of here largely intact. Because you, my friend, are already dead. I want to get my pen nib going, so I'm also going to lob a dagger in your face. I'll also neutralize, and I'll strike, bringing pen nib up to 8. That's a takeable Bane, but Piercing Wail is very good. It's a big chunky block card. Bane is good damage, though. I just would like it pre-upgraded if I could be so kind. Tough choice. I love Piercing Will, but Bane is just such an inarguably good card. It competes for my very limited upgrades, though. Upgrade fodder right there. I'll take the Bane. Good damage, if nothing else. Cursed with Regret. Why do we have to get this after the remove a card option? We're not going shopping, but man, that's a lot of money. 225 gold for a Regret. Regret is just too unhappy a card, though. Give me the modest amount of money, please. Oh, that's beyond painful. Could have taken the curse, removed it for 100, and walked away very profitably. Oh well, look on the bright side. Footwork is on sale, and I'm buying that without even looking at my other options, because it's just too good. Swift Strike's alright with the pen nib. But it might just be card remove here, although another backflip for more deck manipulation. More opportunities to get Grand Finale into play. I don't want to pay for a backflip, though. They're common enough as they are. Removing a strike, bringing me down to 22. Quite tempting. There's no other shopping going on around here. Let's get rid of that strike. Sorry, backflip. I'm sure I'll be back for you in the future. And there's that upgrade to most likely Bane. Footwork is tempting, but Bane is a chunky 6 extra damage. 3 dexterity, though, is really, really nice. Suddenly makes backflip a lovely card, and the defense not quite so anemic. You know what, get in here, Footwork Plus. Really want more powers, though. Where are all the powers hiding? Well, here's where they're hiding. You know what I do? I strike, I play both powers, and then I can do Crippling Cloud and Eviscerate for free. I don't want to kill one of them too quickly, though. I want to kill one of them with Corpse Explosion, that way they all die. So 11 and 12 is 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 27 and 27 is one dead cultist, so I'm going to have to spread this out, but not too much. Oh, pen nib, why you gotta do me like that? Well, if anybody's getting pen nibbed, it's the backstab. Go, go, go. Cripple those clouds. Evis that rate. There we go. The goal is to just finish one of them off with, Grand Finale. No. Well, you're already dead. You could join the Deadites. Now there's really nothing to worry about. Practically free to block you, since you're already dead as well. Easy money. God, to think this fight destroyed one of my Ironclad runs and we're just dabbing all over it. Sadly, Corpse Explosion is not here, but also not so sadly. We don't exactly have someone difficult to take care of. Neutralize them, throw a dagger in their face. Hello, Corpse Explosion. You're on 13, and 6 is 19, so that's not actually enough to quite kill you. But you know what is? Corpse Explosion plus all-out attack. Goodbye. Another potion to feed Sozu, and a free block card. I can get behind that. It's pre-upgraded. Works well with fancy footwork. Get in here. Deflect. Alright, first elite, forced elite. And it's Gremlin Leader with annoying little gremlins that attack every turn and get stronger when I hit them. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. I have no draw going on here. I don't have pen nib at the ready. 1, 2, 3, 4 attacks I have. So I could actually pen nib one of them, meaning I could kill both of these little bastards. I want to pen nib the Predator, I think. Or does it honestly matter? You'll get 4, so I only need to do 18. Unfortunately, it's 17 to backstab and strike. You be gone. Strike you. Pen-nibbed Predator, goodbye to you. Nothing to set up. Just carry on. He might attack, it's unlikely, but okay, he doesn't, that's good. That gives me an opportunity to get things moving here then. Like no. Nice draw. Do I want to backflip into any of this? Maybe. It feels better to maybe just play... Gonna make nothing useful free with that Nauseous Fumes. Give me some other options, please. Those aren't useful either. In fact, I would have wanted that Deflect next turn. Bummer. I was hoping to maybe get Footwork or something down. That's actually quite good. Made the strike free, which makes playing Corpse Explosion that bit easier. I discovered you through the Frostpunk 2 beta, says Quevlar. Can't wait to see you play it. Yeah, Frostpunk 2. Just 3 days away, actually. It's very close. Right, I spy Eviscerate, but also Footwork. With a bit of luck, Footwork will target Crippling Cloud. Maybe I should play Defend, then Footwork. But there's 100 different ways that can go wrong. Definitely want these guys dead. If Footwork targets the Defend, then I'll be very unhappy. Yeah, targeted all-out attack, which is fine. I think. Might say goodbye to the Eviscerate and just play Crippling Cloud. I do not want either of these guys doing me in. Actually, Crippling Cloud with all-out attack kills them, so that's okay. Get that down. I'll be back for you later, Eviscerate. No need to take any of this damage in. All the while, Gremlin Leader is getting severely punished. He still doesn't attack me. What a coward. Oh, that's right, we discarded a card. I completely forgot about discard synergy with Eviscerate, which means I can Bane you and Eviscerate you. And now you're pretty much dead. And he still won't attack me. This is starting to feel a bit unfair, my friend. He's on 19, it wouldn't take much to kill him, but... Don't want to take any of this damage. What would do you in? Predator would do you in? All-out attack with Corpse Explosion would do you in. Grand Finale would do you in, but no. And now he's dead, so my best thing to do is to... Oh, I would say set up my pen nib, but I have no more attacks to play, so bleh to that. Farewell, losers. Yeah. Ooh, Ninja Scroll. You gotta think about this one. I believe we already saw Bag of Preparation, so there's no point of worrying about taking Ninja Scroll, but if I hadn't, I might not want this because it counter-synergizes the Bag of Preparation. The shivs fill up your hand where extra draw would be. Still, that's 12 damage for free. Pretty good and good with pen nib. What about this stuff, though? Another all-out attack, a quick slash, a cloak and dagger? I think it's a skip. I want some powers here. The block works quite nicely with the footwork, I suppose. The shiv, I guess, helps with pen nib, but it's just too anemic a card. Forget it. I might even be feeling like another elite. That elite didn't even touch me. But then again, it was a very, very friendly Gremlin Leader. He could have easily attacked me 2 or even 3 times for big number times 3. He didn't, though, so thank you. Ooh, big chest, big prize. Toxic Egg, very good with Silent. Bit of a halfway house to get it, but I do like pre-upgraded skills, so get in here. If only it was a frozen egg, pre-upgraded powers. Powers are what I want so much right now. Well now. Grand finale being the curse card that it was born to be. Pen Nib is on 7, so definitely Shiv Backstab is nice. The question is, are you going to draw me Corpse Explosion? I would like you to. You do not. Bane is quite nice though. Dagger Throw could be Corpse Explosion. It is not. Okay. Right, well in that case we're all pen-nibbed up right now, so would we rather do 14 and 14 or 11 and 11? Not a difficult choice there. Thinking I should set up the cultist for a Corpse Explosion. There's no guarantee that I get it at the right time, but it would be a free 53 damage on Chosen. That is too good to pass up. So I think I'll leave you like that, and the rest of my attacks I'll focus on Chosen. Because like this, Corpse Explosion doing 3, maybe I should shove one little shiv on you. I shiv you for 4, then it's 4, then it's 3. I think we'll be alright with that. And then shiv the Chosen, stab the Chosen. Would love to cripple Cloud, but that would put an end to you as well now, wouldn't it? So leave the energy on the table. Come on, Corpse Explosion. That's not Corpse Explosion. Nor is it good defense. I don't even want to set up any of this garbage. As long as Footwork doesn't target Predator, I should be able to play all of this. 1 cost, 0 cost, 1 cost, 2 cost. Don't hit setup. It didn't hit setup, nice. This'll hurt, but, you know, what doesn't? Don't actually want to play this now, do I? Because it'll kill the cultist. Whereas there's a 50% chance that I can Corpse Explode the cultist and do massive damage on Chosen. Alternatively, playing this saves me 6 health. I still have a Chosen to deal with though, and the Chosen hits like a truck. I'm going to take the 10 damage here and assume that I'm about to draw Corpse Explosion. Plus I've got the extra draw card, so it's more likely. And there it is, excellent. So you get Corpse Explodey. That does 53 to you. But by striking you, and then striking you again, I help set up Pen Nib a bit more, and kablooey. That was well worth the 10 damage I took. Infinite Blades, not my go-to power, but with Mummified Hand, suddenly starts to look a lot better, doesn't it? It absolutely does get in here. Free relic. Paper Crane. Enemies that are weak do a lot less damage. Get in here. Now I absolutely want Sources of Weak, which I already have with Crippling Cloud and with Neutralize. Neutralize kind of begging for an upgrade now. So is Bane. That's okay though, get in here, Paper Crane. There's very few relics that would be more preferable to switch out for the Sapphire Key. You might want to check your embargo on Frostpunk 2. I'm seeing some other people playing it. No, I double checked it, it's definitely on 17th. So those other people probably got special dispensation. Right, do I feel like another elite? Act 2 elites are scary, but it comes with a free upgrade, and I'm a bit stronger now. What would it be? Book of Stabbing would be very, very unfortunate for me. The alternative would be... what's the other elite in Act 2 after all? Gremlin Leader... Slavers. Slavers not too bad, I would dare to say. Let's give it a go. And let us upgrade... I think Neutralize, now that I have Paper Crane, the extra weakness is a boon. It is not Slavers, it's Book of Stabbing and his very painful stabs. What a big hand. Shiv, backstab? There's a lot of free attacks that I can be pouring on into you. I do appreciate the extra damage that I get out of the backstab with the pen nib. And all that cost me nothing, so what's this going to be? I need that crippling clouds down. My question is, what does Nauseous Fumes make free? The follow-up question is... Ah, wait, Survivor actually helps me out here. If I Survivor away... Probably the Defend, actually. Although I don't want the woundy stabs. What's a 40% reduction on 7x2? It's going to go down to, what, 3x2? No, it'll be 4x2, which is 8. Oh, so I've got a full block anyway. Solve the Defend. If I strike Nauseous Fume, that's not good enough. I have to Nauseous Fume and hope that it does not land on the strike. It landed on the strike. Okay, well, too bad. No corpse exploding for me then. Alright, we can keep the weakness going, which is fantastic. Unfortunately, the rest of my hand is very not fantastic. Infinite Blades isn't even that good, so I'm actually going to set up the Infinite Blades to make a card next turn free. Bring on the pain. So with Infinite Blades free... Oh man, this hand is... Backflip. Backflip will help. Will it now? It'll either make Defend, Predator, or Eviscerate free, and there's certainly one of those I want more than the other. What if I play Defend, then Predator, then Infinite Blades, then I can play Eviscerate as well? That seems to be much better. All this is possible because I set up the Infinite Blades as well, so... Huzzah! Good damage. Full block as well, but now I need to kill the Book of Stabbing. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. And I should have everything I need to do that. The reason I'm not immediately unloading on the Book of Stabbing is that I'm looking at my pen nib thinking how best to set it up. I want to play 3 attacks. Bane. Dagger throw. And all-out attack. Done like dinner! That was a very good Book of Stabbing. Unfortunately, the prize is not very good. A dream catcher. I might make use of it. I'm going into the Bronze Automaton of Fun on half health with Silent. May yet see some use. What about another Bane? What about another pre-upgraded Deflect Plus? I want more draw to go with that, though. But that's a very nice block card. Yeah, go for it. Could be very useful in the late game. Ah, Secret Elite. It's a snake plant. Fortunately, I've got my stabby stabs at the ready. Unfortunately, the snake plant's a good counter to shiving, because given the way that you clamp yourself up. Can I play all these and make Corpse Explosion free? I'm on 4 energy. 1, 2, 3. Nauseous Flames. Corpse Explosion free. Excellent. Very excellent. No draw to worry about. Very good. Good enough. Not quite a full block, of course, but decent damage on a very terrifying foe. Paper Crane already coming out huge. How do we catch this Predator? Well, there's Deflect to immediately help with good block. In fact, Deflect together with Survivor. I could set up the Cripple Cloud. Actually, I'd set up the Predator, most likely. Yeah, definitely. Alright, I'll be back for you, Predator. As for me, I Deflect, I cripple your clouds, and I discard nothing with Survivor. And now you're already dead. So the only question is, how do I set up my pen nib? And the answer is... with you... with you... Don't discard the Predator, please. Nice. Alright, another potion to feed Sozu. Bullet time with a plus. Oh, but well-laid plans without a plus. Oof, sizable difficulty on those choices. I'm not currently struggling on energy, so bullet time doesn't appeal to me. If I had a lot more draw, bullet time would be juicy beyond belief. But well-laid plans, It's an amazing power, and it begs for an upgrade. And with Mummified Hand, it's just the go-to. Come over here. Now this becomes difficult. I would like the extra hit points to the Bronze Automaton fight, but I would severely like to upgrade Well-Laid Plans. One could say that upgrading Well-Laid Plans is the better option. Allowing me to retain 2 cards, it means I can keep, say, Grand Finale and a Deflect, so that I can block whenever needed. And also keep Grand Finale around for a good time. You're Hyper Beam away from death right now. A Bottled Fairy says I'm not quite. And the card reward is what's tempting me a little bit towards the rest. Could be another nice juicy power. But Well-Laid Plans Plus is so, so good. Let's err on the side of caution and check out the card reward. It did not pay off. I don't think I want 2 backstabs in my opening hand. 1 is enough. My enemies are quite often weak, but Heel Hook is just a weak card altogether. Honestly, it shouldn't cost 1 energy in my view. A 1 energy Anger? You wouldn't play Anger if it was 1 energy, would you? Right. Yeah, that's just a skip. I wonder if I would have seen that card reward as my next battle card reward. If that's the case, then maybe getting it out of the way was for the better. But boy, do I wish I had that Well-Laid Plans upgraded. Sucker Punch does apply weak, but it's also a very weak card. What are we looking at here? I get Well-Laid Plans off from the get-go. Now that is delicious. Shiv, Backstab, Shiv, Shiv. Try and see if I can get some of this down for free. Then again, what does Dagger Throw hold? What secrets do you have? A defend, huh? Well, I know I don't need a defend where I'm going. I also don't want it to be targeted for free, or to be made for free. Yeah, let's just get the damage going while the going is relatively good. Well-Laid Plans will target either Survivor or Corpse Explosion. I'd quite like to play Corpse Explosion, but that means it doesn't matter, does it? Because I already have 3 energy, so I play it. If Corpse Explosion is free, well, whether or not it's free, it gets played. Just trying to strip my way through that artifact. And then I get to keep one of these. Do I keep Grand Finale? Difficult question, actually. I'm gonna draw 5, draw 5, draw 5. I could draw another 2 with Backflip. I don't think I have another way to draw 1 more card, though. I already spent my Dagger Throw. If I get Predator early, that can draw another 2, but that still doesn't get me Grand Finale. Is there any way I could grand up my finales? Nah, this draw card selection does not fill me with inspiration. No, so I probably shouldn't hold on to Grand Finale. I'll hold on to Deflect. It's just a free block card, could come in handy. Could already come in handy. Nauseous Fumes is a given. All-out attack becoming a bit of a liability with the way that it gets rid of my cards. What have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 energy worth of things to play, and I probably want to play them all. So Nauseous Fumes, target a strike. What is all-out attack going to get rid of, or should I just play everything? I'll need the extra defense, so let's just play everything, and then all-out attack can discard absolutely nothing. You're going to steal my rarest card, so it'll be any of my uncommons. Hopefully not Footwork, I want to play that. Oh, actually, that's a way to draw down the deck. I hadn't thought about that. These guys stealing cards could actually allow me to Grand Finale. But I already got rid of my Grand Finale, so woe is me. Goodbye setup, and goodbye... my footwork on the one I didn't really hurt either. Unpleasant. So what'll this be? Defend, Predator, Infinite Blades, play whatever is free. Can I do better than that? Crippling Cloud is perhaps more important. Crippling Cloud, defend, Infinite Blade, play whatever's free. Nice to see the Automaton already taking some poison damage. Predator is free. More draw. Potentially good. I really want my footwork back, by the way. Keep Eviscerate. Seven by 2 coming on in. Good defense options. Not so good for discard options, and I don't have my footwork. Nor do I think I can kill you in time to get that footwork back. Let me think. Neutralize. Well, no, the Bronze Automaton needs to be kept weak. What do I have? I got 10 here. I think if you get the footwork back from poison, it doesn't stay in your deck. It gets chucked away. I could be wrong about that. Eviscerate is an interesting thought. Eviscerate gets me my fancy footwork immediately. What are you holding on to? You've got setup. Costs all my energy though, or almost all of my energy. You've got to be weakened, there's no doubt in my mind about that. If I eviscerate you, I get footwork, I play footwork, I full defend you. And getting the footwork down earlier is just plain better. Damn, that was pen-nibbed, or at least pen-nibbable. How unfortunate. But that does mean you're killable, aren't you? It means I don't have to take that damage at all. Kind of cool. Well, this does nothing, but I don't want to see it again. And then we deflect for full block courtesy of something. And I'm going to hold on to that backflip. You don't do anything. And you start feeling the pain. Grand Finale! Not only that, Grand Finale is playable next turn, courtesy of Dagger Throw. Not bad, so we're definitely holding on to Grand Finale, and we're not playing Predator. What if I set up Predator? That just causes me more problems, because I won't have an empty deck anymore. So setup is a poor idea here. Do I have any alternatives? Because I've got backflip. It's kind of a dead turn right now if I hold on for Grand Finale. Maybe Grand Finale is too much to hold on for. As long as the last card in your deck isn't Dagger Throw, that is true, that could cause the problems. But I'm not happy about not working my way down the deck with this. I think it's a poor idea. I need to work my way through. Because otherwise this hand is just... it's a hand like a foot, as my mother would say. Is Grand Finale costing you more damage than it deals? It deals 50, which is pretty damn sweet, but I could deal 20 right now. And I could backflip into potentially more damage. Setting up Predator screws up the draw order. Regrettably, I think it's just hold on to Grand Finale, but also I gotta remember Hyper Beam is on its way. Hyper Beam with no real way of blocking it, that's probably not a good idea. Then again, how do I end up with ways to block it? By backflipping and predatoring to work my way through some of this, and to get me some block options. The problem is I got my block options right here. There's defend, backflip, survivor, defend when he's not attacking. This is where well-laid plans upgraded would have been handy. Doesn't Predator and setup equal Grand Finale next turn? That's a good point. That's a very good point. Because we draw 2, but we actually add 1 as well. That's an excellent idea. What do we hold on to for next turn, though? Probably backflip. so that I can have more options as well as the block from backflip. Alright, there we go. We end our turn, we hold on to Grand Finale. And then we say, hello... Wait, is that really Hyper Beam? It's looking a bit wimpy, courtesy of the week that we put on you. Thank you, upgraded... whatchamacallit. Now, can I attack... No, there's no way I can play 6 attacks before Grand Finale, right? Shiv, Strike, All Out, Bane, Dagger Throw, that's only 5. And I don't dare draw anything else, so Grand Finale. Look at that, nothing it feels like it does. Get the Shiv going. I would like some block options here, so I'm not too keen on spending much. Let's see what Dagger Throw has for us. Survivor. Well, I'm all about that Survivor. All about that Deflect. Alright, this is starting to look pretty okay. Might still want that Corpse Explosion down. All-out attack is a little dangerous to have in my hand right now. So actually, full block the Hyper Beam. Can't say fairer than that. Feels damn good. Of course, he's only going to get stronger now, so we need to maintain the pressure. Might hold on to that new... Oh, hello, Grand Finale. I'm afraid it is not your time, unless I can do some fancy crap, which I cannot. Yeah, I think I hold on to Neutralize with that in mind, so... Corpse Explodey, Shivy, Neutralize will set up Pen Nib just perfectly, which means don't play the Strike. This is okay, I guess. God, I want an upgrade on that well-laid plans. You have no idea how much I want that upgrade. Right, Neutralize to keep you weak. Thank you, Paper Crane. Eviscerate for mega damage, but then blocking becomes a problem. How can I say no to a mega damage? Alternatively, I set up the Eviscerate, I hold on to the Predator, and I play Defend and Deflect. That's not terrible. Bye, Shiv. Alright, now, how about this? Much, much better. Okay, now the question is, can I get my Pen Nib set back up at all, really? No, I wanted that. Oh well, get out of here. Good fight against the Bronze Automaton. The resting feels silly. Block Potion, a lovely thing to feed to my very hungry Sozu. Alchemize, wouldn't that be great with a Sacred Bark? 1,000 Cuts is a bit awkward. Unload, honestly, also quite awkward. This is, by good measure, probably a skip. I don't like 1,000 Cuts. We don't really spam cards that much. And at 2 cost, it's a pretty heavy power, so goodbye. Oh. Attacks that cost 0 deal 4 extra damage. Hey, we can make Grand Finale 54 damage to all enemies. Neutralize benefits, anything we set up, like Eviscerate benefits, Backstab benefits. Bane ain't free. No energy relics, no draw relics. Empty Cage getting rid of 2 is kind of like draw. We have quite a few shivs, that works. Not really, we only have the shivs that we get out of Infinite Blades. The setup time on that is too long. If I take Wristblade, any shiv that I pick up down the line looks great, and with Toxic Egg, they'll be even better. I think it's got to be Wristblade. I'm very tempted to Empty Cage, remove my last 2 strikes, but get in here, Wristblade. Now we want low, well, 0 cost attacks. We really want whatever that thing that spawns 4 shivs is. Right, we are forced to go for the Spicy Elite, no matter what. got a rest of our choice before it, and a rest after it, and a final rest. Unfortunately, that's the only elite we can take if we go for the spicy elite. No, I tell a lie, we can take on 2. But that's a no upgrade before you, and I really want well-laid plans upgraded. No shop. Oh, golly gosh, is it? Oh boy, that's bad. All of our money will be saved for Act 4, assuming we get that far. Do I want to take on this? If I feel cowardly, we'll take the chicken route. Sure, I find Act 3 elites easier than Act 2 elites, but then Reptomancer, this could be spicy Reptomancer. Added health daggers, terrifying. There is a chance for a question mark shop. Yeah, we already had a question mark shop, but nothing stopping us rolling at 3% and getting another one. Alright, have at. Darklings. The game thinks this is an easy pool fight. Amusant. Right. That means I want to Corpse Explosion kill one fairly rapidly. Probably the center one, it's easiest to kill. Could I kill it immediately? It would be awesome if I could. Look at all that damage. I actually think that you are just dead. The Corpse Explosion is fine because the Darkling will die due to the poison, and this one just dies to anything next turn. So I don't mind focusing down you. Yeah, you're already dead. That sucks to be you. 10 and 15 doesn't quite do it, but that does it. And I can actually set up Pen Nib perfectly. Turn 1 Darklings. Silence says yes. Another potion to feed my hungry Sozu. Another Deflect, but also a Bouncy Flask. I'm not a big fan of Outmaneuver. Difficult choice. Without a Catalyst, Bouncing Flask doesn't look too hot, but I already have 2 Deflect. I don't think I want another one. I think I've got to go with a Bouncing Flask. It strips Artifact, it adds on a lot of poison. My boss is Time Eater, who I do want to stack poison on multiple times, so get in here. Alright, the Shapes Twins. What's triplets? The Shapes Triplets. Killing you is a triviality if I get my hands on, well, anything actually. Poison also kills you. Coming in immediately with a 9 is a bit uncouth. Contemplating my options here. I want to kill the Exploder immediately, but I don't want to spend a lot of money on it, so how about we just say goodbye to you? You're already dead. I want to see what's hiding under these cards. Could be Corpse Explosion. It is not, but it is well-laid plans. Get in here. Made Defend free, which is perfectly okay. Then I'm full blocking all of this nonsense, and now just the Repulsor needs to die. Just needs to die. Alright, job well done. Job well done. Yeah. Certainly don't want to eviscerate you. I need to poison you to death. Just hold on to Deflect in case we need to block our way through more spikiness. Heck, you're dead to 100 different things. The question is just which one. Not Grand Finale, it's still an attack, so we can't be having that. Let's not even set up anything. Let's just pass this. Grab my Deflect. Bouncing Flask will make short work of you as well. Footwork. Thank you kindly. Just everything. It's a little sad though. Can't really reasonably do these to you. And I'm not holding on to them either. I plan on killing you a little bit faster than this though. Where's my Bouncy Flask? Bottom decking, you say. Alright, enjoy some Crippling Clouds. Enjoy even more poison, and I'll just hold on to my Deflects. It would be really nice to increment Pen Nib a bit more, but I need some good block solution for that. It would be really nice to do so. You're already dead, so I'm actually going to go to a bit of effort for this. Shiv that, take the counterattack, block it. Still full blocking, could still bouncing flask. What's on its way? I sorry, I don't want to be here all day, just die. Five will do. Backflip with a plus on it's rather nice. Blur not so hot, we don't tend to make that much block. Flechettes is an interesting one, great damage scaling card. But I rather think I want that backflip plus, just more deck manipulation, more blocking. Blur seems nice, it seems nice, but do I ever really make so much block that I need it for the next turn? Well, actually, kind of. I do get those sticky situations where I have nothing but block and the enemy's just buffing. But Blur will only add to those situations by itself being yet another block card. It's nice with well-laid plans, and it helps for the heart. These are all true, but so does getting through my deck faster. I'll go with the Blur, because I don't often use it. Better to get better with card. Oh, hello, Art of War. Do I often have turns when I don't play attacks? Yeah, because I play skills like Crippling Cloud and Backflip and Corpse Explosion. Art of War looks good here. I am mortgaging my problem. There could be something amazing in that chest that I'm going to want, but let's take Art of War. We're only on 4 energy, and Silent loves energy. It's the Great Big Maw, with good opportunities for big attacks. That said, the backstab is better for pen nibbing currently. No well-laid plans yet. Let's see what the dagger throw has. I'm a survivor. Well, I don't need to block, so you just get out of here. Shiv it, shiv it, shiv it. Deal 30 or deal... Hang on, isn't this so much better? 14, 14? No. No, it is not. That's 28 versus 30. Good extra damage, though. Bit saddened that I couldn't even spend all my energy if I wanted to, but dealing 1/3 of the damage to Maw is pretty good. Getting hit back, less good. Defend, deflect, Crippling Cloud, well-laid plans, eviscerate. Oof, I'm frail. Unpleasant. But I have to weaken you. Ouch. More ouch. Good thing that Paper Crane's putting in the work. Yeah, simple block will take care of what's left of you. That means I can hold on to one, but these cards don't really do anything. Give me an all-out attack. Art of War will be triggered for next turn as well, so I can enjoy 5 energy. 5 energy to do what with, though? My turn essentially becomes free here. Guess I'm playing all-out attack last, right? Nothing to set up. Ho-hum. Still good though, but boy would a catalyst be good. Being able to retain it with well-laid plans and then tripling active poison sounds good. This seems less good though. You're not quite in the dead zone. I'm no longer... No, I am frail. It's just footwork is putting its work in. And you're no longer weak. I suppose that's the problem here. Really no way to kill you? Yeah, of course I'm weakened as well. Well, that's just a pity. Might save on the Shiv and keep the extra energy for next turn. Yeah, not liking the damage coming in though. If I don't play a card that's free, it's probably because of Art of War. Alright, this actually allows me to pen nib something fierce, so Shiv, Shiv, Ooh, but what if I save the pen nib for the next encounter? That seems even better. Much better. Bye-bye. That's a no. I already have AoE, Sucker Punch. Although it does apply weak, and weak is good, it needs an upgrade to be worth my time. Outmaneuver? No way. Couple of shapes together with a Spheric Guardian. And turn 1 Grand Finale. However, what about turn 1 20 damage AoE? Seems pretty good. Seems really good. I'm contemplating an early kill in Spheric Guardian, though. But you would need to die, because you're the one attacking me. Also, Eviscerate's very expensive. Go on then, it's good value. What did it just discard, by the way? I didn't notice. Well, if I didn't notice, it probably wasn't that important then. You will die to a couple of shivs. You're not so important. Can I take you out? My instincts say yes. Yes, I can. Be gone. The Ascender's Bane went out. Well, isn't that sweet? Alright, victory is mine. He says. Well, I still do kill you with Neutralize. Be gone. Easy fight for my easy life. Yet another potion. Another potion for poor Sozu. Cloak and Dagger comes back with a plus on it. Now the extra shivs seem more tantalizing than before. Get in here. Do I feel like an elite or do I feel like an upgrade? I really want Well-Laid Plans upgraded, so I think I'll take the Well-Laid Plans upgrade before the Spicy Elite. It's too good a card not to be getting the most out of right now. Still feel very weak. If I get to Time Eater, it's going to be a rough fight. Beyond that, it's anyone's guess. Transform! Transform a strike? Sign me up. Oh, big sign me up. Double Well-Laid Plans. In a sense, having 2 Well-Laid Plans is actually better than 1 upgraded one, courtesy of Mummified Hand. Is that really true? Who cares? More is better in that regard. Makes it more likely to see it early, which we do. Darkling's Refight. I'm not spying my beloved Corpse Explosion. And I shouldn't assume that we're going to get our hands on it. But what if I want to assume I'll get my hands on it? There's not enough cards to make free here. I need some draw. This deck needs draw. Oh well, Footwork goes down. Well-Laid Plans goes down. I gotta think who my target is here. I can take 1 and then hold on to the deflect. No point keeping hold of the Grand Finale. This fight's not going to go on for enough turns to scroll through my entire deck, of that I'm quite certain. I could just kill you, then I do not need to worry about blocking at all. But then there are still these two, and no easy way to know that I'm going to get the attacks down that I want. No, I think I'll mostly block with Survivor. It just straight up kills you. Kills you too much, that's the problem. How about that? I will take 1, just to make sure that I have to deflect later, if needed. Ooh, okay, right. Not good. Fortunately, I have Deflect, Defend, Crippling Cloud, Blur. Crippling Cloud probably already putting in good work on the defense here. Yeah, that makes my life a lot easier. Defend and Blur. Blur Bouncing Flask. Well, you're already dead, so I don't actually need to block any more, do I? I have 17 incoming. So that's simply a... Oh man, I'd love to Bouncing Flask, but the odds of that actually helping me out much are a little slim. So in that case, just Blur, defend, and hold on to both of these. I can handle taking one. I can also handle having extra Art of War energy, especially with Well-Laid Plans Infinite Blades here to make my whole hand free. Isn't that sweet? So you're gone, you're coming back, you're already dead. And there's my corpse explosion, right. The day is done, there's nothing else to worry about, so all I do is increment pen nib. Donk and thonk and thonk and thonk, and I've only got one energy left anyway, so thonk. 7 is good, or at least it's good enough. Easy money. Which attempt is this run? First run of the day. First of how many though? I don't know. Also my tea is getting cold. Very cold. Can't believe the temperature just plummeted 20 degrees here so quickly. Acrobatics is very tempting. This deck now currently needs quite a bit of draw, so the plus on you is just the icing on top. No matter how good the relic in this chest is, I cannot have it. And oddly, Smoothstone is a great relic. But we can't have it. We always go for the heart. That means always taking on the Spicy Elite, always sacrificing a rest, and always sacrificing a relic. So one of these two bonfires is going to be us fetching the Emerald Key. Wait, Emerald? No, I think it's the red key that you get at the rest sites. The green key is going to be coming from you. Hopefully. Yeah, brutal relic to skip, but we could have skipped Paper Crane, and we didn't. Could have skipped Toxic Egg, we didn't. What was Ninja Scroll about? I think that was just a regular reward. Right, this is an extremely unpleasant thing to see. Metallicized Reptomancer. Reptomancer is not the Spicy Elite anybody wants to see. There's no way Ninja Scroll was a Bosch relic. Sozu was our Bosch relic. Sozu was the Act 1 Bosch relic, and Wristblade was the Act 2 Bosch relic. I'm not too unhappy about them, but the choices were grim. Okay, consider the options. At least the shiving makes the stabby daggers a bit easier to deal with. I need to eliminate these two, or else next turn is a nightmare. Could well be a nightmare already. I certainly want Well-Laid Noxious down. I should be able to play my entire deck here, actually. Or my entire hand. Well-Laid and Noxious makes Survivor and either Setup or Predator free. And even if Predator is the one that costs, that's the two remaining cards, and we have no more draw. I don't even want to set anything up here, do I? No, not if we can already play everything. Predator lets me draw more next turn, which is good. So with that in mind, let's just make a good plan. There is an idea that says hold on to Nauseous Fumes so it can make a card free next turn, but that also stops me just applying extra poison, so I think I'd rather just get it played. It's a tempting proposition, though. Right, Shiv, and Shiv does 16 with the 4 poison you have. That's one dead dagger already. Pen Nibbed, that does good, but can we do better than that? The Predator without the Pen Nib does... Holy crap, you're good. You're damn good. I don't want to waste that 48 damage. I better apply that to Repto. If I do that, then I'm doing 15 and 8 on you, which is fine, so yeah. Predator on you. Stab a dagger in the back somehow. No damage. Damage done is good. I'm going to hold on to Deflect, probably Survivor as well. Probably not Setup. What would I even want to set up? Potentially Eviscerate. Maybe that's a good reason to hold on to Setup. I don't want to set up any of these cards because I don't want to clog my draw further. I need to get down this deck and start dealing heavy poison damage to Repto. Not to mention I need a solution for the next 2 knives that she's about to summon. Okay, okay. But there's a question, survivor or setup? It's gotta be survivor. I need defense options on hand for when things get very hairy. And things will get very hairy, like on this turn. 52 incoming. I've had worse, but I've had a damn sight better. Bouncy Flask looking very expensive to play. I don't have Fancy Footwork down just yet. 34 is looking very difficult to abscond from. There's an idea that says just Bouncing Flask and then maybe Corpse Explosion, but then I have no defense or no energy left to defend with. Oddly Smooth Stone already looking like a I wish I had it kind of card. If I just focus on defense, then these two daggers come in and ruin me next turn, although I'm probably in a better position to kill them. What would defense look like anyway? Probably backflip first to see if we can get Fancy Footwork down. Although the Cloak and Dagger gives me 16 damage to put out. That's not enough of that dagger, though, sadly. The dagger had 4 last time because of Twisted Funnel. Rumph. What do you have backflip? Not things I'd really term as options. Probably going to be Dagger, Throw, Cloak, and Dagger. Try and get rid of one of these things. Oh, Deflect coming in for free. Now that's wonderful. Just wonderful. This is not going to be an Acrobatics turn, so away you go. Oh, right, but I had Retain. Should have considered retaining that. Do get Deflecting, do get Cloaking and or Daggering. Still not enough to kill you, but this will be. And then defend just a little bit more. Need to think what I want to hold on to for next turn. Not an easy call. I need to get damage done to Repto via poison, I think. But Corpse Exploding you wouldn't be really that much. It would just hurt Repto. Alright, that's as good as I can really do. Shame about the stab wound I'm about to get, though. Cloak and Corpse kills both. Yeah. Oh well, what's done is done. You're still attacking me, that's not very nice. Bane does 14, 15, 16, 17 is insufficient to kill you. But the Bouncing Flask would probably change that. Then again, there are many things I'd like more than that. Think, Jake, think. Fancy Footwork, Blur, Defend, Infinite Blades, Bane. No, I need to kill you. It's all looking bad, though. What do you make free for me, Footwork? Bane? That's alright. And with Footwork already down, I can happily play Defend and Blur. And then I could see what Infinite Blades makes free. Because it'll either make Bouncing Flask or Eviscerate free. Either way, I make some killing and get some blocking going. That's fine. That's also fine. So Eviscerate could just kill you. Bane also kills you. Why is Bane so strong? Oh, right, the extra damage from the... what is it called now? The Wrist Blade, of course, applies to Temporary as well. Alright, that makes life easier. You just die. You make your way towards dying. Hold on to the Bouncing Flask, take yet more unfortunate damage. And now we counterattack. Shiv them, neutralize them. I could Bouncing Flask and Cripple Cloud, and I think I will. We'll retain well-laid plans for next time. Although Crippling Cloud would make the incoming dagger attacks less bad, I think I just need to focus on you dying right now. Ugh, there's Grand Finale. Didn't even consider Grand Finale play now, did I? But that's not going to happen. Well-laid plans could target the wrong thing. %50 chance it helps me out and I get the well-laid plans down, but I think it's better that I just play this. And then hold on to these two. Pen Nib's ready, so the all-out attack will kill these extra little bastards. Hello, Grand Finale. Goodbye. Oh, it's not quite enough to kill them all off now, is it? Makes an impact and got rid of a useless card. It's less waste just to strike you. Defend, defend almost blocks you as well. What if I well-laid plans? No, let's not. Let's just take the almost guaranteed full block. Alright, Repto is down and out. I took a lot of damage for that. No doubt about it. Just trying to smack her with as many attacks as I can to increment my Pen Nib. That's as good as we do. Bye-bye. Whew. Never a fun fight against her, that's for sure. Right, we get some money, we get some ginger, we get the coveted key. We are just barely hanging on to life. Ooh, now how's that for a sack of options? Yet another well-laid plans. I can practically retain my whole hand with that. It's got to be well-laid plans, right? Corpse Explosion won't help against Time Eater. A second one, that is. It is poison that I can keep reapplying, but for 2 cost, it's a bit too much. Backflip is nice, but it's got to be well-laid plans. Need some damn draw here. Need some damn resting here. Help me out. There's the Blade Dance with the plus on it. Get in here. Excellent Pen Nib card, excellent Wrist Blade card, excellent damage card, and we're about to need some damn damage where we're going here. Poison, very acceptable damage type. Shiv, 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 Pen Nib's in a good place. Well laid, see what it makes free, or defend well laid, so it doesn't target a crappy card. Because at the moment it could target defend, Bouncing Flask, Bane, Eviscerate. If it went for Bane and defend, I'd be very sad. So let's at least make sure that defense isn't one of the things getting targeted here. Everything else is okay-ish. Oh, that targeted the well-laid plans, that's quite funny. Ah, damn, all of my good cards didn't really get targeted there. 11 and 11 and holding is nice, but Bouncing Flask is better. Yeah, because the sooner I get the poison stacking, the easier this fight is going to be. That's 16 defending that I don't need to do each turn, including this one. And I already have 3 retain. Guess what? I have 3 cards, so stick with me. Ever mentioned that I love retain? It's like a build your own runic pyramid that we have here. So now I need to block for 35 or attack for 35. Crippling Clouds will help out a lot, so will Nauseous and Infinite Blades. So I think I play defense and then my powers and see what we end up with. Survivor is free. Crippling Cloud is free. Oh, Crippling Cloud is a must. And then, let me think. He's going to be hit for 22, so he strikes me for 8. I just need to hit him with... Well, I don't want to use this because I don't want to discard a card, but... I think I'll hit you with Bane. Basically just because Bane was the only card that cost, even if I retain it. Okay, well, Eviscerate costs, but... Eviscerate's my get out of jail free card. Is this jail? No, not really. Could just block this. I like holding onto a Pen Nib Eviscerate for a very bad time. Definitely get Fancy Footwork down. Hey, it's Grand Finale! And would you look at that? I could play Grand Finale in 3 turns. That saves me from the most dangerous turn. That's quite good. Means that I shouldn't backflip, though. So 23 means I need to block for a little bit more than that, actually. And again, I don't want to backflip or Predator. What if I did both? Backflip Predator... no, I'm not seeing it. Although there's Acrobatics, which draws an additional 4. Doesn't work out in any of these numbers, though, but the setup would. Interesting. You gotta consider it's weak, so there's a bit more to the calculation to get it strengthened. Ah, you're right, I hadn't considered that. Why don't I just... smack you with a backstab? No, I want to hold on to the backstab. I can hold on to 3 things. Might as well backstab, eviscerate, and grand finale. It doesn't really matter what I hit you with, so let's just do something like, but not necessarily that. I don't want to take 1, though. I might be digging myself a bit of a hole here now that I think about it. And I am thinking about it. Just have 1 power left. Alright, I marginally regret the choices that I made there. He's no longer weakened, now he's doing the big boy damage. I need to consider my options here. Again, Grand Finale helps me out in 2 turns. When he hits me for 90. For now, we gotta counter this. Don't play the dagger throw. 46, 19, dealing 24, so that's like I'm blocking for 30, 43. 3 more damage. Backstab helps out with that, but maybe I just take 3 and don't whine so much. Or I Survivor. Survivor is plenty agreeable. Don't need or want acrobatics, but imagine a situation where I die next turn unless I draw more. I could imagine that situation. Doesn't let me grand finale out of anything, but it's an insurance policy. Well, this actually looks very, very good for grand finale next turn. Put them in their place. Keep them weak. Weak is good. I have space for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4 shivs. Yeah, get those shivs in here. Shiv, and think carefully about this next shiv. Then stop thinking so much about it. Was contemplating if I actually wanted to save the pen nib, but nah, grand finale will do its own thing, which means backstab is no longer necessary to hold on to, so goodbye backstab. Well, that's not true. Grand finale doesn't save me on the final one, does it? It just makes my life a little easier. So actually, I think it's defend, corpse explosion. Hold on to these. We know exactly what our last hand is. I should have studied a bit more, but I didn't. But hey, how can anyone be unhappy when they can finally play grand finale? Yeah, don't overthink it, just play the damn card. Woboomph. Alright, now I can do whatever I want, including playing free defensive cards, shivving my foe, planning my everything, luring away, acro dancing in an attempt to get my... Ooh, very good, very, very good. Get out of here, defend. That's what I wanted. I want to increment my pen nib all the way up to... well, potentially no fights until Time Eater, so no point in not having it on 9. Although with the shivs that I have, there's not much of a weakness of going to, well, something other than 9. Because I start with shivs that allow me to set up for my initial hit with backstab, is that what it is? Backstab, yeah. Oh well, it matters not. Your day is done, Transient. Can you kill Transient? Not with this deck, I don't think. Skip. Alright, what are our events? The rarest of all events, a fight. Okay. Corpse explosion, kill the highest hit point enemy, which is you. Doesn't deal with the spiker damage, though. But I should be able to do this anyway. What is it? Corpse Explosion, defend, and then all of my free attacks on the repulsor. That makes all of the sense. The defense saves me from the spiker. And I play them so I don't accidentally not play them. Oh well, you're already dead, aren't you? So the other attacks are just to increment pen nib. Ah, that was a mistake. I should have attacked the other guys before going for you. Well, then I have a very sad pen nib for Time Eater. That is quite the mistake, actually. Could cost me. It's quite a bit of damage output I lose out on because of that. I can do what little I can to help by playing those, for example. I can hit you twice right now. Take no damage and increment pen nib up to 3. There's absolutely nothing wrong with Escape Plan, except it's not a good Time Eater card. But it is 5 block for free. Give me that. Ooh, Heal to Fool. Comes at a very tantalizing moment. I do get a Curse card, and I don't like Doubt. Hurts me for hands in my card. Cards in my hand. I'd say about 90% of the time you take the fight from Act 1, because by Act 3 you will mince it. And on my current health, even if it's Hexaghost, it's not a big deal. Plus a rare relic over these. Upgrade all could be really good if you're lacking upgrades. I'd say we've been pretty good on our upgrades though. Toxic Egg helping out, getting us Escape Plan, Blade Dance, Acrobatics, Cloak and Dagger, Blur, Bouncing Flask. That's a lot of free upgrades. Yeah, I do a lot of physical damage, so Doubt is unpleasant. No Blue Candle. I can discard it, but it's still an unfortunate amount of hand clog. Give me that Act 1 fight. You need a deck that's gone so far off the rails that not even God himself can stop you. Maybe he could. Alright, Slime Boss, why do you look so familiar to me? Shiv, Shiv, Shiv. Contemplating some things, but Shiv, Shiv, Fancy Footwork, Nauseous Fumes. Oh, that was perfect, just perfect. We catch a Predator, and then we contemplate the backstab, but I don't think we do the backstab. It's going to give us a 56 split. It's going to give us a 52 split. And I don't want that, I want better. Do I backflip to get better? I don't have well-laid plans. Let's find out. Hey, it's well-laid plans! That is just freaking perfect. Keep the backstab for a better split then. Oh, you are so dead. Right. How are we going to do this then? Escape Plan. Draw me something interesting. Yeah, it wasn't interesting enough. He's doing nothing right now. There's absolutely nothing stopping me just setting up another really nasty turn for him. Although Acrobatics could give me some interesting options as is. You're going down to 77, which is not yet Splitsville. I've already done my Nauseous Fumes, so I'm not going to do the extra 2 just yet. Because that's at the start of my turn I do the extra 2. So even though I can't get them all, let's acro a little bit. Gotta throw something away, that's fine. Oh, another well-laid plans. Yes, definitely yes. Set me up a Corpse Explosion, maintain the blurring for whatever reason. Keep backstab, keep strike, keep the defend, I guess. Nah, it has no use, go away. Alright, yeah, you crush me all that you care to try to do, whilst I poison you a bit more, stab you, neutralize you, bane you, strike you, and grand foot. Nope. Now that's a bit more of a my kind of split. If only I could grand finale. But what I can do is set up my pen nib, so let's work on exactly that. Oh, well, I tried to try. Prayer Wheel! Wow! All the normal enemies we're going to fight here on out drop an extra card reward. There are none of them. That should not be a floor 48 reward. It's impossible to get anything out of that. Some things no longer appear after certain floors, but I guess Prayer Wheel made it through. What a lovely rare relic to get. Should have healed to full. Oh well, maybe this card will make up for it. Could actually do with another poison source. I'm lacking and slacking on my poison game. Expertise is draw till 7. Not usually a problem though, is it? Not with this much retain. Give me that deadly poison plus. Alright, I kinda need to rest. Health is too low, even with a fairy. Oh wait, crap, I need to recall. Oh, very crap. Oh well, I'm in for a bad, bad time, aren't I? Oh dear. Oh dear. Right. Well, we all know that Time Eater purges all poison if he reaches half health, and we know that he's immediately coming in with a deadly attack that I have 0 defense cards for. Excuse me? No defense and no draw. This is just turn 1 death. Wow. Well, no, that's not entirely true. I get 6 block here. That kills me almost perfectly. Only I had that oddly smooth stone, huh? Yeah, I got the fairy. But the fairy was meant to be the last resort, not the very first thing we do. Oh well, Shiv, Shiv, Shiv. This guy, of course, punishes me for playing lots of cards, but if I'm going to power him up in terms of strength, might as well do it now when we don't care all that much. Shiv, stab him in the back. I want well laid plans down, that's a given. The block is meaningless, so don't even think about it. Shiv, Shiv, Shiv. I get 2 more attacks. That's going to be Corpse Explosion and, well... that's funny. That's a couple of Shivs in my hand that I can't even play. Oh, well. Ah, but I can keep them like this, can't I? Thank you, Fairy. Unfortunately, it might have been too little and much too late. I can maybe block 10 of the incoming 30, and I'd better hope this draws me a block card. It absolutely doesn't. Well, good fight and good bloody night. That was just brutal! We meet the Time Eater only for him to kill us twice. Wow. It was a fun run with the Silent. We absolutely crushed some fights that I didn't think we'd crush our way through. And other than the first Gremlin Nob, I think every elite we took on we were able to pass with flying colours, but that Time Eater just came along and stomped our dreams dead immediately. Seldom have I had such a brutal encounter. You should have... Oh, no kidding, Cab? Oh, I should have healed. Brilliant. I'm going to step into my little time machine, wind things back 10 minutes, and I'm going to heal. All because you've given me this brilliant idea. No kidding, I should have healed. Still, though, I was hoping for a much better relic than the Prayer Wheel. Alright, well, back down we go to floor 1. Good climb, Silent, but not good enough. Yeah, should have also just done better, Chumro. I should have channeled my energies into a better draw, but sadly I did not.